Welcome back, everybody, to Fox and World Gaming, and here with Season 3, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead. Just got done with the recap. Turns out, Javi's brother is in some position of authority for the New Frontier.
It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I
There's a
saw that
flashback?
pickup truck parked down the road a little, in front of the Wallace's house. I just wish there was an easier way to get it, and that we didn't have to risk life and limb.
Nothing's easy anymore, Kate. But that doesn't mean we
Do
don't
they have
to
like a
try.
gas stove
I
or
know.
something?
It's just hard to get used to, that's all.
We get over there, we grab the tank, and we get the hell back home.
Can you
If we're
talk a
lucky,
little bit
we won't
quieter,
see a
Javi?
single one of those things.
Fingers crossed.
Well, that's a death flag.
There it is!
Silence.
Let's take it and go.
Propane's heavy.
Empty.
Huh.
You've gotta be fucking kidding me! God damn it!
Thank you.
Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit. I just thought...
I
this
understand,
one
but
time,
still.
we deserve to catch a fucking break.
Oh. Hello. The child. Or was a child. Oh.
Kate, you're a hammer now!
Oh god. That's...
I'm going to die if you don't give it to me. Wow. Stomp on it, just to be sure. Even if it was someone you knew.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but... I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends. Drew.
Oh.
He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face.
Okay. So you recognized him. That's no reason to let it kill you. And it was going to kill you.
I know. I know you're right. I don't even know what to call them.
Zombies?
If
Like,
they're
you've
not
seen media.
people. If they're just the dead.
Is she gonna drop the name?
Muertos.
No.
That's what we'll call them.
I thought we were gonna die.
Is zombie media
I
not
thought
prevalent in this
Gabe and
universe?
Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be gone.
I'm right here, okay? I'm here. You're here. We're still alive. That's what matters.
Aw. Ring
Can we
conveniently
go back
slips
now?
off. Checkers.
I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back. But it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore. You and I could have been killed out there. For an empty can.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Time to go.
we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Somewhere safer.
Nowhere
Somewhere
is
with
safe.
crazy thick walls, okay? And a gate that's 20 feet tall.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come?
Oh wow, he's
What
young.
if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house.
We're tired of being afraid. Every time we leave you guys alone. And it's just getting worse out there. Better to leave now. While we still can.
But what about Dad? What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him.
Your dad would want us to do this, Gabe. He'd want us to survive.
We've been surviving. Here. At home.
Barely.
I'm sorry, Gabe, but Javi's right.
So he's always been
How
like
about
this.
you guys go and I stay here?
You're gonna starve to
You're a
death.
kid.
Or die of
That's not how
dehydration
it
first.
works.
I can take care of myself.
No, you
If
can't.
I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe, honey,
Your friends are dead, child.
What? What's wrong with her? Why's she acting so weird?
She's sad. Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew. But it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
we're so sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good.
Just tell him we love him. All of us. And nothing's gonna change that. Not ever.
Not unless he's an abusive piece of trash.
I like that. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you.
I really liked Mariana. And then, I don't think she... Her death at least made sense, unlike Jane's. Ooh, dramatic music. Ooh. I see he was in the military. A new frontier. It's like a sunset coloration. Must have had that thing for years. Huh. Take the baseball bat. Oh my gosh, you're leaving literally a free weapon. At least grab the knife. Ah, and the weed, of course. That's like one of the most important objects. Hooray. Get high out of your mind while leaving literally every useful piece of equipment in the house. Above the law. And he's alive.
Dad?
Woo.
Javi! Is that really you?
No, we're phantoms, apparitions, figments of your imagination.
I always hoped I'd find you.
I thought you were dead, man. I thought you'd been dead for a long time.
No such luck.
Unfortunately.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family!
You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer.
Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here!
Your men shot
I'm
her.
right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David.
Thanks, Javi, for getting her here. She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
This is my wife, Max. You want her to die?
No.
I didn't say that! Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all
Okay.
have to answer a couple of questions.
The bites
Our
thing at
doctor
least
will
makes
clear the two
sense.
of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
Javi,
Make my job easy, would you? Listen to your friend.
whatever you say.
Let's go!
Alright, we're coming. Calm down. No, this is a stressful situation and everything. Ah, it's a locker room. Makes sense, I suppose. They tend to have pretty sturdy walls and doors.
Trip.
Oh God, Eleanor! When we found the car without you in it, I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened.
At least they moved some
I've been so
comfortable
worried about
chairs in.
Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it.
Well, luckily we found her before she got any worse. They just took her to the hospital.
I can't believe no one went to look for her. I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them.
Yes, you did.
What?
They're the new frontier.
The people here in Richmond, they're new
Oh,
frontier.
she wouldn't have known. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother. I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Hey, nobody's more surprised than me. I thought the guy was dead. We haven't seen David in years. It's just been me, Kate, and the kids this whole time.
I don't even want to think about what the odds are, but he did seem pretty damn surprised to see you.
Whoever this guy is, he can't be all bad, right?
He's plenty bad. Believe me.
I mean, he helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course
Of course
he
he
did.
brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're kidding. Kate is married to your brother?
David was gone. I had to step up. Make sure the family would be okay. It's not like I could just walk away from her. From any of them.
No, of course not.
Family drama aside, hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
Yep.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
The odds are
Hell,
low.
Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it.
He wouldn't have
Even
done
if
that.
it wasn't his idea in the first place.
I hate to
Oh,
admit
actually.
it, but there's a chance he gave the order. If he didn't know it was them, if he was just trying to get payback for what was stolen,
Yeah, the odds are
It's
good for
possible.
that.
What was he like when you knew? You guys get along?
if you want to hear me say he's an asshole, fine. He's the biggest asshole I know.
Question is he a big enough asshole to go along with some of the shit they've done?
Depends on if he's the one in charge or
If
not.
your brother knew anything about
He's
what
following
happened
the
to Prescott,
chain of command.
he's got to answer for it.
He was in
They
the
all
military.
do. I owe that to Conrad. I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man.
We need to look like we're playing along with their rules. Go along with what they say. For now.
Somebody just
Then,
has like an ear
when
to the
time is
door
right,
the entire time.
That's when we demand justice.
Hey,
Hey,
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something.
Javi will remember that.
Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting.
what about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited. Hurry up now.
looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
I'll be back as soon as I can. You know that.
Thanks.
Oh, we're in a school. Okay. What is it with people holding up in schools during the zombie apocalypse? I guess they are pretty sturdy buildings. A lot of space, a lot of storage stuff as well. Other than that, the odds of finding something good in a school depends on whether or not someone's been there before.
Go along with them for now? That doesn't sound good. We have a process. Our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that.
Depends on
Things
what your
don't go well
process
for
is.
troublemakers here.
No problem. You won't have to worry about them.
Didn't sound that way.
They just need time to get used to things.
I hope you're right.
If
Come
not, you're gonna be the one to die.
Where are we going?
Kate asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her.
That doesn't answer the question, dingus. That's dingus parentheses derogatory.
Listen, Javi, Gabe. He told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Two men shot her.
I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated.
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How?
Now
How
you
did she
ask, and I
die?
get to tell you how your men killed her.
Tell me how it happened.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
An animal with your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck. I need details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened.
Bastards knocked me out and threw me in their truck. I got away near this town, Prescott. The same assholes attacked us there. Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger? What the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning.
And without the family.
Try not to stir things up. You and your friends could have a very short stay.
I can be impressive when I try. I'll follow your lead.
Just don't get cute. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
I wonder if Badger's one of the people in authority. Oh, it's the
the
lady that
fresh meat?
Clementine spoke to.
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball
Ava.
brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep?
My brother talked about me.
All the time at the start.
All good, I hope.
I think you know the answer to that.
Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
She's giving me, like, good vibes, but also, like, evil henchman vibes.
That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it
Interesting.
without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
We waited for you. For 3 months. Eventually, the house
Surprising
was
that they
overrun
survived
and we
that
had to
long.
move. Why didn't you come back?
Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she
Mama.
turned.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C.
Oh, yeah.
After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead. But you were taking care of them, weren't you?
Someone had to.
Somehow you found a way.
We took care of each other. We all had each other's backs.
And
You've
then the
changed,
New
brother.
Frontier showed up.
Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up.
Ugh. I don't take compliments from someone like you.
This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable.
An
Not staying
actual
long.
medical center. Taurine Medical. Wonder what significance the symbol has, if it means anything. Wonder who came up with it.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
We need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Ugh.
Javi,
Is that a heart
I'm
monitor?
glad you're okay.
Oh, it is. Neat.
I was gonna say the same about you.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't she the most beautiful woman alive?
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
I'd have to agree.
The key word being alive.
Gabe.
What, you okay?
My...
Shit. I'll get the doc.
Alright, Gabe, if
I'm
you're gonna
fine.
continue to act
I
like
just
that,
needed to talk
say
to
goodbye.
you alone.
Perfect.
I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David?
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid you'd been won over by the security here.
No.
It's always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage.
I'll find a way, Kate. You have my word. Rest up. You're gonna need your strength.
Thanks. I feel better. Knowing we're in this together. But please hurry. I don't want to be left alone here.
Feeling better?
How you doing, sweetheart? David reported some pain.
I don't like the doctor.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes.
I think she pulled her stitches when she sat up.
Her stitches?
I doubt it. But pain often comes in waves with abdominal wounds. I'll give
not
you
a
something to take
doctor,
the edge
David.
off, in case it comes back. Truly superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics. How did you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
We got lucky. We met a group with a medic, Eleanor, just before Kate got shot. The same group in quarantine now.
She's there now? We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
I want to meet this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
You can't just cherry pick who you want. Why don't you let them all out?
Can they all perform surgery on a dirt floor with a pair of pliers and no anesthetic? There's your answer.
Javi and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth the damn. We're gonna take real good care of you. Okay?
She gives me, like, cat vibes.
Send my apologies, David.
Especially from
I
that
won't be able
angle.
to make it.
Feeling okay?
Fine. I just want to keep an eye on my patient. The others know my vote is with you.
If I have to stab you in the throat,
Come on.
I will.
Remember what I said. When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys.
What?
And I will handle him.
Blow me a kiss, darling. Of course it's in a church.
It may look pretty, but it's all sugars. There's no substance.
It tastes pretty, Clint. That's all that matters. Ah, the brother.
Javi, meet the guys. Clint runs food production. The crops you saw, that's him and his people. Jones, our bridge to the outside world. She handles contact with other settlements.
By
Pleased
contact,
to
you
meet
mean
you,
sending out
Javi.
people to raid them?
I trust you've been treated well.
I don't trust you.
I hope you haven't been handled too roughly.
Oh yeah, the cell you threw me in was totally 5-star.
I'm sorry about that. We have to be careful. I'm sure you can understand. We were just about to eat. Clint was trying to convince me
Those
of
cherries?
the essential superiority of his cream spinach over my magnificent Black Forest gâteau.
It's no contest.
It's a cake.
The spinach has real nutritional value.
Javi, take a look at that table. You tell me what you'd rather put in your belly. Spinach from Clint's garden, or a baked delicacy by yours truly?
Well, I'm with Clint. Gotta eat your greens if you want to grow up big and strong.
Ah, exactly.
At least you're being honest.
There's more nutritional value in the
Please,
spinach.
make yourself comfortable.
I personally don't like a lot of spinach dishes.
We value straight talk here, so please.
That's still good for you.
Forgive me if I seem direct. We're
Denied.
usually pretty strict about who we open our doors to. Your brother's word counts for a lot.
Is that so?
The three of us and Dr. Lingard make all the decisions here, so yeah.
People who choose to stay with us, they have to deal with us bossing them around. Not saying you wouldn't, but it can be an adjustment. Especially for the more independent-minded. There's no structure out there now. People get used to doing as they please.
No offense, but what qualifies you to lead?
Testing us already?
Just curious who's leading the troops into battle.
Everything you see, we built ourselves. If that's not an endorsement, I don't know what is.
When Joe and I met your brother, he was trying
not
his
really.
hand
You're a
at fruit.
homicidal group.
Fruit.
We found him slowly murdering an orchard on the Shenandoah River.
Howdy fucking ha.
I helped him bring it back to life.
We had a good run there.
For as long as it lasted.
What happened?
What always happens. We trusted the wrong damn people. That's what led us to start this. Wondering what this fine piece of body art is all about?
I've seen that mark a few times.
You probably saw it at the gates. Right, Javi?
We all took it as a sign of commitment. It was a crude answer to a difficult problem, and it hasn't always worked. Please understand.
But
We
you're
had
still
a
continuing to
terrible
do
winter
it.
just after we moved here. We lost a great deal. Loved ones who left holes in our lives. Protecting my people from that kind of pain, that's what keeps me awake at night. It turned me into a perpetual night owl.
Funny you should say that. Some of your people, they keep me awake. In fact, some of them give me nightmares.
My people? I'm sorry, Javi, I don't quite follow.
Max? What are you doing here?
I sent for him.
Since when does he answer to you?
From what I hear, he's well acquainted with your brother. They exchanged a few bullets outside our walls.
Is that right? Is there bad blood between you and Max?
Nothing that can't be worked out.
I want to hear that from Javi.
Let's just say I wouldn't invite him to my wedding.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking go.
Good.
I don't think he's a
Because I just
bad
said he
guy,
wouldn't be invited.
but he's also
Max,
not a
how
good
did this start?
guy.
Don't look at him. You have an obligation to tell the truth.
We caught him siphoning gas from one of our vehicles.
Max.
Sorry, David. I know he's family, but your brother's a thief.
Is it true?
I was scavenging whatever I could find. I had no idea it belonged to you.
If you just asked, we'd have given it to you.
You weren't around, first of all. Second of all, you basically started shooting the second you found me, so...
That's not all. Rufus said Clementine ran his truck off the road just to break him free.
Clementine?
The girl we had trouble with in the past. You can always judge a man by the company he keeps. Running with that girl don't look good.
Well, let's judge you then. You got some colorful friends.
So what if Javi met up with Clementine? It doesn't mean anything.
We kicked her out for a reason, David. Now the two of them are thick as thieves.
This is who you're asking us to vouch for, David? Seriously? You know we can't just open our doors to bandits. We're trying to build something different here.
Oh, for God's sakes, get off your high horse. Don't pretend like your people don't have blood on their hands.
I'm not sure what you mean. We hold our people to the highest standards.
Javi?
You have something to say?
That bar
One of your people,
must be a tripping
some asshole
hazard.
called Badger, he put a bullet in a little girl, my niece, David's daughter.
What? Damn it, Javi, I told you I'd handle it.
No, David,
You would handle
this
it
cousin
poorly.
fucking dirtbag has the balls to accuse me? He and Badger destroyed an entire town.
That's enough!
No. We need to hear this.
Go on, Javi.
They overran Prescott with walkers, ran them in on trucks.
Badger did that, not me.
You were right there next to him.
I tried to get him to stop, I swear.
David, we warned you about getting your soldiers in line.
We don't know all the facts.
We know enough.
She's right, David. You've lost control.
I want them gone. All of them. Take Javi and everyone in the quarantine to the gate. Send them out with enough weapons to defend themselves, but no more.
Interesting.
Look, we can't fight this. Not now. Kate and Gabe will be safe here, your doctor friend too. But the rest of you, you're gonna have to do what they say. I'm sorry.
I can't leave Kate and Gabe alone.
They won't be alone. I'll be here to take care of them.
That's even
I can't
worse!
help you now, but maybe I can down the road. Just stay alive. Okay?
What's with all the weird
You're lucky
glasses?
I don't gouge your fucking eyes out with my thumbs. You hear me, asshole?
David packed this.
He did. They said...
Start walking.
What about Eleanor?
Walk.
Eat shit. Answer my fucking question. God damn it, Javi!
This isn't her fault, Trip. You're mad at the wrong person.
Fair enough.
Do not fuck this up. There's a settlement a few miles west of here. Don't come back.
Oh, how kind of her to tell us. I feel like in a different situation, she'd be a good ally. Fine then.
Did you
Be like
piss in
that.
someone's oatmeal back there? Thought you were gonna play along. We trusted you.
Everything was going okay. At first. I don't know what happened back there.
That was a very
Yeah,
deep
well,
growl.
I got a pretty good idea what's gonna happen out here.
Let's just see what they gave us.
Knowing them, it's probably a butter knife and a stick of gum.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
More than once.
Oh, how fucking neighborly.
I understand your anger, Trip, but still. Ooh,
What's
fancy.
that?
Looks like
It's
a
a
map.
baseball bat.
I doubt they give one
And
everyone.
map.
Ava did say David packed the bag.
Why the hell is it tied to a baseball bat?
David's sense of humor was always poorly timed.
Where is that hooked onto you?
Looks like they're expanding. Some of these areas are marked clear. Okay. There's Richmond. That helps.
But we can't go back there.
Knowing where it is lets us know where we are.
Interesting.
Pretty sure David wants us to go there. And if this is us here, then I think we can head along this path. Just gotta head north. And to find north,
we need to find the North Star.
Of course he'd know.
Is that it?
I remember something about it facing toward the Little
okay.
Dipper.
That's it. We
They
need
didn't
to go
even
this
realize
way.
that there was a visible constellation there.
What else is in there?
Not a whole lot. Flashlight. Not enough weapons.
They gave us weapons, though.
No food.
Let's go.
You could weld some spikes onto the bat or something. I don't know enough about.
True,
I don't know
come on.
anything about welding.
What's up?
I can't lose anyone else. I'm telling you, I can't. Prescott, Conrad, maybe Eleanor.
You won't lose anyone else. I won't let that happen.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Javi. Sorry, man. Rough day, to say the least. I know
Understand?
you got my back, and I got yours.
Well, that's
course.
good. Till something happened and you decide to
After
inevitably
you.
betray me. It's a rabbit.
I gotta tell you, man. I thought you and Kate were, you know. I wouldn't have guessed she was married to not you. I ain't judging, mind you. I'm just curious. What's the story? Ain't my business, I know, but hey, man, it's all right. Go for it.
I do have feelings for her. And maybe I shouldn't, but that doesn't just make them go away.
No harm in saying it. Hell, only real harm's in not saying it when you should. It's always a mess, ain't it?
What's that?
Who you love, who loves you, if they're one and the same or otherwise. You know what I mean?
Well, if it wasn't messy, it wouldn't be important, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Just saying, man. 3 things that never hide forever. The sun, the moon, and the truth. Eleanor and I,
makes sense.
we were something at some point, but nothing now. I respect her wishes. I really do.
Better.
I just wish my heart respected mine.
Ooh.
Jesus got his eye on something. What you got for us, man?
Listen,
It's a horde.
Tell me that isn't what I think it is.
about a quarter mile out. Heading the same way we are.
Well, we could hit walkers any second. We better scoot.
This is why you wear like a set of outer clothing, like a jacket or a vest, covered in. Oh my gosh, that was an impressive throw. The vest or something covered in walker guts. Home run. I don't know any baseball terms. Not very many baseball terms. Impressive.
Batter up, fuckface!
Come on, man, move your ass.
You want a piece of this?
You have so much time to move. You don't have to take out every walker that gets within 30 feet of you. And this is one. The downside of having a blunt weapon we discussed. Fun? That's fun. Fancy meeting you here.
You should be more careful with this. We're even now.
I'll accept that. I mean, I wasn't gonna hold it to you either.
I thought you were getting out of here.
I was. The walkers are everywhere. I had to cover myself in walker guts to get away.
Come on. We're heading to a factory nearby. Should be safe.
I thought you were going to Richmond. New Frontier kick you out? Doesn't surprise me. Not one bit.
No thanks to David. And no thanks at all.
David? That asshole's still around.
This is gonna sound really weird, but he's my brother.
What? Wait, this place we're going, David sent you there?
It's supposed to be safe.
Clem.
You can't trust him, Javi. I learned that the hard way. I never wanted to need people again, but I had nowhere else to go. The New Frontier gave me this and made me one of them. They promised they'd help him.
AJ.
That turned out to be a lie.
Where is the child?